All right, we haven't heard from Eric the Midget in a long time because he said he was never coming on the show anymore. He didn't like us anymore. He didn't like being called Eric the Midget. Right, Eric?
Yeah.
So,
why are you here?
Well, I'll tell you why. I called him.
Oh, you did?
I said, you're crazy not to talk to us because remember we were talking to this kid once and he said he wanted to be on American Dreams, the TV show?
Yes.
Remember you said that to me?
Yes.
And I told you I don't even know what American Dreams is. What is that, Eric?
It's a TV show that is set in the 60s in Philadelphia.
It's a Dick Clark production, and they use lots of old, I guess, the stars. I don't know how Dick does this, but, you know, he's made some more money off of American Bandstand by putting this show together, and then they bring back, you know, all the old stars as, you know, the new young stars.
They bring back the old stars as the new young, like who?
New young people like Ashanti would come on the show and be Dionne Warwick.
Oh, I see. It's like the story.
Kelly Clarkson was on as somebody.
Brenda Lee.
Yeah.
Ah, like the story of Brenda Lee.
No, it's not the story of Brenda Lee. It's like a running series, but these kids
from that time
are
period.
around at that time, yeah.
Oh. So I guess Eric the Midget likes it and stuff, and he said he wanted to be on there. And guess who I got on the phone for you, Eric?
Who's that?
Who's Jonathan Prince? You know who that is?
Oh, yeah, the creator.
He's the creator of American Dreams. What if I was to put him on the phone with you?
That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
So
But you don't want to have anything to do with us.
Suddenly I'm not such a bad guy.
No.
You want to say, I'm sorry, Howard?
I'm sorry, Howard.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
Jonathan.
Hey, Howard.
Jonathan Prince is the executive producer and creator of American Dreams.
How you doing?
Now, Jonathan, I guess you're here to tell Eric something, so let's tell him.
Well, you and I had talked about this a while ago. You gave me a call because you had mentioned, I guess when Dick was on, Eric had mentioned that he liked the show, and you said that maybe you could find a way to hook him up with Dick or with me, and then you and I tried to talk, and I guess what happened the day that you talked to me, Eric didn't want to talk to you.
Right.
You were penultimately disrespected.
Exactly.
And then Eric and I talked. Eric actually called our office from his house, and he and I talked for a minute, and I said to him, hey, you know, Howard's the one who put this thing together. I feel bad doing anything without talking to Howard first. So when Eric and I talked, I said, well, of course there'd be a way to find out to put you on the show because there were people. Eric
Wait a second. How the hell are you going to figure to put him on the show? From what Eric tells me, he's about 2 feet tall.
No.
How tall are you?
3'6".
All right. He's 3'6". He's in a wheelchair.
What is he going to play?
He's got to play somebody from another planet.
You'd have to play somebody who's 3'6" and in a wheelchair in 1966.
So you're going to have a character, Eric the Midget, from 1966.
Yeah, we're going to have to probably not call him Eric the Midget. That may have not been what they would have called him in 1966.
Well, he could be Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Didn't he? Wasn't he in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
We just did. You know John Legend.
No.
You know John Legend, the guy, this R&B star, songbook. We just played him as Stevie Wonder. So taking a current person and playing them as someone historically is what we do.
All right, but
so
what are you going to do? How are you going to work in Eric the Midget, who looks like a visitor from another planet?
Eric told me that one of the things he felt like was important was that back then there were lots of people who were against the war, against the Vietnam War, even little...
Now, there you got some. He looks like a guy who got his legs blown off in the Vietnam War.
So you could put Eric in a wheelchair as somebody who was either against the war or who had been hurt in the war. Because Eric, would you want to play somebody who was anti-war, anti-Vietnam War?
Yes.
Now, you see, that sounds reasonable to me, like somebody who was in the jungles of Vietnam.
He wasn't in the jungles of Vietnam.
And got blown up.
Yeah.
But, Eric, aren't you very sickly looking?
No.
I thought someone sent me a picture claiming to be you. I don't know if it was you, but...
Howard, you never met Eric, huh?
No, you don't look like someone who could have been in Vietnam, from what the picture I saw.
I don't get the picture of a guy who's been in Vietnam.
I think he's got to play someone from another planet.
You mean it's the alien who visits Philadelphia in 1966 and says to Dick Clark?
Yeah.
I have an idea for a show called American Bandstand, Dick. It's going to make you very rich.
Eric, would you play a guy from another planet?
No.
Why?
Because I wouldn't.
All right.
He doesn't do aliens.
I got to tell you something, though. You got to admit I'm pretty great, Eric, because I got the creator for you on the phone, Jonathan Prince, willing to come up with some kind of role to fit you.
You don't seem that thankful.
You hear the gratitude overflowing, Howard?
You don't seem that thankful to me.
No, I am.
I got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed in your reaction. I mean, what I've done for you here has made your American dreams come true.
Yeah, this is what you said you wanted more than anything.
Yeah.
Eric, maybe he doesn't believe you.
No.
Eric?
I'm just not sure. I'm not sure Eric can play a soldier from the Vietnam, because he doesn't look like the kind of guy who could have fought in a war.
I don't know what kind of bomb that would have been that hit him.
What's he got to say?
Maybe you play a guy whose brother got blown up in the war.
Yeah, that I could.
There you go.
But what about, like, you got to give him speaking lines. Don't just put him in the background.
No, you got to put him in. You got to put him in a chair, front and center.
Like, for example, I know you haven't written a script yet. What is something Eric would have to say? Let's hear him do it.
Someone would have to ask him about why he's so angry about the war.
And then, like,
he would have to say, my brother was there.
That's all he's got to say?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm still fooling around here. You want to write it with me? Come here.
All right. So what would you say for you? My brother was there, and what else?
My brother was there. That's the first line.
Yeah.
We may have to go piece by piece in this one, Howard.
My brother was there, and I can't reach the milk.
Eric, let me hear you say, my brother was there, and I can't reach the milk.
My brother was there, and what?
And I can't reach the milk.
My brother was there, and I can't reach the milk.
That's not a lot of feeling.
Jesus.
I don't get that you're angry.
You're ruining
Jonathan.
our words.
Yeah. You're acting
all
a little...
The writing staff of the Howard Stern show is pissed off about the kid reading their lines.
Hey, do you think you can work Kelly Clarkson into this episode too? Because Eric really wants to get down with her.
I'm not sure her brother was there, and I think that she has no problem with the milk.
Why don't you try something like this, Eric? My brother was there, and I pleasure myself to Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
No, that won't work.
Yeah, Kelly's Brenda Lee in this.
Brenda Lee.
Why don't you say this? My brother got a venereal disease in Vietnam, and then he was blown up by a landmine. But be upset. Be like almost crying. Let me hear your act. Say that.
Why would I say that?
Because it's part of the movie. That's the storyline. You're protesting and you're pissed. You're like, my brother got venereal disease in Vietnam, and then he was blown up by a landmine.
On his way to the clinic?
On his way to the clinic.
Let's see some of that.
Let me hear you do it, man. You're upset. And action.
My brother was in Vietnam, and he got blown up by a landmine.
What?
Holy mackerel.
You changed it completely.
Changed my line.
Not the first actor in Los Angeles to change someone else's words.
Try this. You're out there protesting. First of all, that was a terrible read. You were very lethargic. Say this. Hey, LBJ, how many Midget's brothers have you killed today?
It's a slight adaptation of a very famous cheer.
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Not you, Jonathan.
I'm 45.
Oh.
So it's not quite my year.
Eric, say this. My brother got clapped from an Asian whore. Son of a bitch. But do it with emotion.
Is there another line you could come up with?
Hey, Eric, if I was directing you, I'd say, you know how pissed off you feel at Howard right now? I'd probably use that in how you feel when you're saying the line. It might work.
He's good when he's angry.
Yeah.
Hello, Gary.
He's like, hello, Gary.
Use the anger.
Hey, say this. Those dirty gooks killed my brother. Like you're all angry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's kind of racist.
It is racist, but a lot of people back then were. You're angry.
You're acting here, man.
Those gooks killed my brother.
Oh, that's terrible.
Whoa, calm down.
Calm down, man.
Jesus.
You went crazy on that one. Tone it down a little.
Really? I mean, that's racist.
Those gooks killed my brother.
I've got a necklace made out of gook teeth.
How about this? My brother was cooked like a hot dog by napalm in Vietnam, and I'm angry.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Nice imagery, Howard.
Thank you.
Cooked like a hot dog.
That's how people talk.
He had those grill marks and everything.
Yeah. So what's the deal? You going to give Eric a job?
I am. I'm not sure I'm going to use cooked like a hot dog. I have to think twice about that.
What's a job like this pay? I mean, if Eric has a couple of speaking lines, I mean, is there decent money in it, or what is that?
Oh, I think nowadays it's probably for the day, it's like $900.
Oh.
How's that sound, Eric?
Pretty good.
No, pretty good.
For a day's work. Where do you live, Eric?
Up near San Francisco.
We gotta get down to L.A.
Yeah, they're not going to bring you down.
But you got to get to L.A., dude.
Yeah, I
Find a
could
way to do that.
I mean, it is an acting job.
Yeah.
And we have to find a way to put him in a wheelchair that looks like a wheelchair from 1966, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? How long is your hair? You have real long hair or short hair?
Short.
Hey, guys had short hair back then.
Yeah. I was just saying we could put him in a wig.
How are you going to get to L.A.? You know what you could do? Drive your chair there. You should start out now. When do you need him by?
Hitchhike.
Mike, you're on with Eric the Midget and, of course, Jonathan Prince, executive producer of American Dreams.
Yeah, Howard, I got just the role for him. Can't they make him like a talking hassock? You know, like a footrest?
A talking footrest?
Yeah.
What about that? Would you play a talking footrest?
No.
Why not?
Would you want to play an ottoman?
An ottoman, there you go.
An ottoman.
That's more
A talking ottoman.
Right.
There's no such thing.
What are you trying to be funny?
Everyone's trying to be funny, but meanwhile, you got an acting job, my brother.
I like they went from he wouldn't play an alien, but you thought he might consider a talking ottoman.
Yeah. This kid drives a hard bargain.
Eric, did you watch American Idol last night?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
There was some pretty bad ones.
Mm-hmm. He loves American Idol.
Oh, yes. He can't wait until they get to the real competition, right?
Well, the audition rounds are pretty funny to watch.
Yeah, but you really like to set your sights on a girl and see how far she gets in the contest.
Yeah, I'm looking over at one. Joe, you're on the air.
Hey, I know what happened to Eric in Vietnam.
What?
All right, so he was, you know, we used Agent Orange and all sorts of chemicals over there, right?
Right.
So Eric was this crack soldier. You know, he was sent over there to assassinate somebody or something. And we used these chemicals on the gooks to make them taller, so they were bigger targets. But it had the reverse effect on Eric, and it made him smaller and made him real timid and meek, you know?
There was a
and that's why he's so angry.
Yeah.
But he can't express his anger because of what the chemicals did to him. So
I like that.
Oh,
Hey, what about that? Hey, Jonathan, what about that? Like, Eric is over in Vietnam, and there's a secret chemical developed by the government to make people taller, and it backfires and makes them really tiny. And
That's the Eric in Wonderland version of our show.
Call him Agent Shorty. I like this. And maybe I'll
one
save
makes you bigger, one makes you smaller.
Maybe I'll make a special show out of that. What do you think of that, Eric? That'd be good, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Eric, did you see Fantasia do our show? American Idol?
When was?
We had Fantasia Barros on our show doing Aretha.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's American Idol.
I bet you Eric doesn't like Fantasia Barrino. That ain't his
Evidently
type.
That's not his type. Right?
Nah, she's too ethnic.
Well, I don't like Macy Gray, and she reminds me of Macy Gray.
See?
Wow.
She's colored. She reminds me of another colored.
Artie, I don't have any problem with African Americans.
Oh, okay.
Unlike you, Art.
Artie.
What, colored all of a sudden is a bad way to describe it?
Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Eric, I got one for you. You could pretend that your father went over there and came back with some disease. Now you look like the way you do.
Ah.
That's a good storyline. What about that?
Well, that's the right age, isn't it?
Why not?
Or you could play the venereal disease that the Vietnamese soldiers get. I'm a venereal disease. I'm going to get you.
Wait, I get it. You can play a helmet that a soldier wore.
Hey, Eric, I'm proud of you, man. This might be the start of your acting career, like Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Eric!
Go right from American Dreams to Surreal Life.
Yes, Dale.
That would actually be the best success story of all. It's from one day on American Dreams to 2 weeks in like a hotel room with people from Surreal Life.
Yes, Dale.
Daryl.
Yeah, but you know what? Eric's got to cheer up, or else he's never going to become a TV personality.
Yeah.
Well, you can make him sound smart.
Yes, Dale.
Yeah.
He's like a brooding guy, like.
Or unless you make a show about the sad guy.
He's like Bob Dylan.
Hey, you're like Bob Dylan, Eric. You're all depressed.
I'm hoping in two weeks when I go to the WWE event in San Jose to be able to meet some of the stars of the WWE.
And you think that'll cheer you up?
That ain't gonna work.
You're like Bob Dylan minus the talent and average height.
Dale, go ahead.
Yeah, just I was wondering, what was Stephen Hawking doing back then in 1966? Maybe he could be a young Stephen Hawking.
I like that. Like, what about if Eric plays Stephen Hawking as a baby?
Thanks, Howard. Love your show.
With a gigantic brain.
I've got some good ideas, but no one's listening.
Shut up, you freak!
I'm not a freak. I'm gonna invent stuff.
I love how none of us know what Stephen Hawking actually does.
I
too
think.
Smart.
I think a lot.
I'm a thinker.
I am.
Enough with the black hole, Stephen. Be quiet.
Yeah. You want some black hole? I'll tell you where to go.
You're confusing me with this math stuff.
What if Eric played a super genius? Like
or the evil genius.
Wile E. Coyote.
What about him playing Stephen Hawking as a young baby?
Well, I don't know. I can't do the math. How old is Stephen Hawking? No one even knows Stephen Hawking. You can't do that.
Yeah,
you can do famous people from back. Do you think people really know who Stephen Hawking is?
Eric, would you play Stephen Hawking?
I'm not real sure who that is.
He's a genius.
Right? And Howard, the minute anybody says black hole, it's a straight line for somebody to do way too much humor. Even,
Yeah, well, we used to be able to
do that joke.
We used to be able to do that. Yes, Ralph, go ahead. You're on the air.
Remember the Roslyn incident when the Martian or the UFO crashed and they caught that Martian?
Yeah.
What if he was the Martian?
He
won't
doesn't
do
play
aliens.
aliens.
He won't play an alien, he says.
Well, is an alien like Midget? Shouldn't we call him like a Martian instead? Maybe he'll be more receptive to that.
Well, how about you play a young Dick Cheney?
How about Tiny Tim?
Good.
Well, all right. So what do you say? Let me broker this for Eric, because Eric's not sophisticated in the ways of show business the way I am.
That's
the way you are.
I say he plays a landmine that his brother steps on.
Here's what Eric needs. Eric agrees to be in your show, provided we like that, he's not playing anything weird like a soccer ball.
He needs script approval.
Yeah.
So no aliens, no Ottomans, no sporting equipment.
Right. Eric demands at least 5 lines.
Yeah.
Eric, you satisfied with that?
Yeah.
At least 5 lines, right? You don't want to go there and just be sitting around.
Is there anybody you particularly want to act with on the show, Eric?
Oh, Brittany Snow.
He demands to act with Brittany Snow.
What?
But that's negotiable. But,
what if you play Brittany Snow's duffel bag?
No.
Can he be a Make-A-Wish kid who meets Jim Morrison from The Doors?
I always wanted to meet you.
Hey, man, how you doing? Take a swig of this booze and some Coke.
Oh, wow, I really like when you got naked on stage in Miami, Jim. Those other guys in The Doors are losers. You got a big one.
Yeah, sometimes I fear I'm going to die one day, and those guys are just going to endlessly be The Doors and write books and answer my mail.
Get people to imitate me.
Yeah, well, you're a cool dude.
Thank you.
That's it. He could play a young Danny Sugarman.
Oh, dear.
Hey, I'll open your mail.
What are you, a letter opener?
No.
Hey.
I thought you were a piece of mail.
So Eric is playing a letter opener.
I didn't realize enough time had passed to do the Danny Sugarman joke. Good to know.
Hey, so, all right, Eric needs a couple of lines. He didn't want to just go out there and be an extra.
No, I've already said it. Can have dialogue.
Here's what we need.
On-camera dialogue.
He demands a salary of $3,000 per episode.
He's getting one episode.
Fine.
That's
Because it's a lot for him to travel. He's got the wheelchair. He's got people he's got to bring. He's got a whole thing.
Dude, that's $1,000 a foot.
So we need $3,000 cash. We need transportation.
Cash?
That's right.
Cash?
We need special little person transportation.
So a little car.
2 first-class airfare.
2 first class.
Yeah.
Are you coming with him? What's going on
He
here?
needs an assistant. He needs somebody to wipe him. Can you wipe yourself?
Yes.
You can? No.
Now we're down to
Maybe
1
only
ticket.
needs 1 ticket.
Well, you need someone to travel with you, right, Eric?
Yes.
Right.
2 tickets.
We need 2 tickets. We need $3,000. Not coach. First class.
He's got to go first class?
Of course he does.
He's little
Southwest.
enough that coach is first class.
Right.
Southwest would work.
How's what?
Southwest Airlines.
Southwest Airlines.
We need two first class tickets on Southwest Airlines.
We probably just got 2 free tickets from Southwest just now.
Yeah. We're going to need a private dressing room for his
Yeah,
special
he can have a
needs.
private dressing room.
Hair and makeup?
Because you just can't go to the can, right? I mean, you got to get lifted onto the toilet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need your own dressing room.
We need a special needs dressing room. We want
have
to
a
make sure
special
that
needs
it's
dressing room.
that it's handy capable.
Slow down.
He's writing all this down.
$3,000, 2 first-class tickets on Southwest Airlines, some Pampers in case he's shooting and he can't break, in case he has to go in his wheelchair.
Right.
You got a colostomy bag on there?
No.
All right. We need Pampers.
What are you talking about?
Do you ever wear a diaper?
No.
No. On set, you're going to need one. What else do I need? I think that'll wrap it up.
Food? Meals?
Well, of course.
Scenes with Brittany Snow. Throw that in there.
And a scene with Brittany Snow. Where he kisses her.
He'll need a very tiny elliptical machine.
Oh.
Any chance he could play the New Year's Baby on an episode? I'm throwing out ideas here. I'm
I
trying.
was just going to say, you're being very helpful. We have lots of scenes with the actual New Year's Baby from 1967.
Hi, I'm the New Year's Baby from 1967.
You know what?
1967.
Could you write 2 scenarios where one he's a New Year's baby and one he's an ottoman? And
I think what we should do is when we shoot the scene, and I'm serious about it, I think when we shoot the scene, we take the dailies from the day. I'll send them to you so you can see his entire performance.
Good, because, I want to play him on the air.
And you can decide for me how he did.
Hey, if he can,
I'm dead serious about this.
Fine. We want the whole thing, but we must have $3,000 a day. You can't tie him up and not pay him.
It's very busy.
How did we hit $3,000, just so I know while I'm spending your money?
Because it's his first acting experience. I realize he's got a certain cachet in Hollywood right now. Everyone's fighting over him.
Look at the publicity you're getting.
He got offered a role as a cockroach in a Raid commercial. So it's not like he needs you. And the other day they dressed him up like a parrot and put him in a cage. So it's not exactly like they need you.
Are you taking a percentage of this at all?
Nope. I'm his agent. How am I doing so far, Eric?
Pretty good.
Damn right I am.
Anything you can think of that we haven't mentioned, Eric?
Any special needs?
No, not really.
When you hire a special needs actor, you got to have special needs facilities.
Howard, you found your new living. You can actually be an agent for special needs people.
Eric's going to need a tanning bed, too. That's not for him. That's for me.
Does he trouble with his own hair and makeup, people? I just want to know.
No, he'll be fine with that. He doesn't need that. But he does need to travel with someone. I mean, the guy does have special needs, and anytime you hire a special needs actor...
You got to hire the person that comes along with him.
He's probably going to have a hotel to stay in the night before, because
He'll need
we're not going
that.
to travel on the same day he shoots, are we?
Yeah,
that's right.
He's going to need a hotel for that, for the night before and the night after.
Because he'll be too exhausted to travel that day.
Night after, so he can bang his groupies after he appears on the show.
Right.
No, you don't need a big room. He sleeps in a shoe.
No.
Give me again $3,000.
No, seriously, $3,000 a day.
2 first-class tickets on Southwest Airlines.
2 first class. I'm being serious. That's what he needs.
I'm listening.
And also, when he shoots, he wants lots of pinky gels. This is technical stuff. A lot of people don't understand it, but
Don't shoot him from below.
Yeah, he needs a high chair for mealtime. No, all he needs is the 2 tickets, $3,000 a day shooting, and he needs a hotel.
Yeah, he needs a hotel because we can't make him fly down at 6 a.m., put him on camera, and fly him back up.
Hey, you know, it'd be funny. You get him down there, right? And you write him a scene where he has to make out with a dude. He's a gay guy, a gay midget.
Gay war protester.
A gay war protester.
He's a gay ottoman.
I'm in love. I'm in love with a man. Kiss me.
My boyfriend is in Vietnam. Bring him home.
He's the first anti-war homosexual ottoman.
Do you mind playing a gay man?
I will not, no.
You will not play
not.
gays. Why? What do you got against gay people?
No, not interested in playing.
How about he tries to have sex with Bobby Darin, and Bobby Darin takes advantage of him because he's a little person in a wheelchair. Come over here, boy. Come here. Stop teasing me.
I'm not doing anything.
You're teasing me with your sexy eyes. I'm Bobby Darin, goddammit. Everyone wants me. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Yes, Andy?
Hey now, what's up, brother? 2 things. One of them, I don't understand what's up with this guy. You're giving him a shot here to make some money, to get kind of famous, and he's just with the... Why can't he perk up a little bit, Howard? This is what he wanted. And, you know, he wanted to get on the show, he wanted to do this, and now you're giving him a chance, and it's... I don't care. I don't understand the thing. And
No,
the second thing,
I won't do that.
Yeah, he's a little picky.
The second thing is we need a more hook-nosed mic on the air, okay, buddy?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while, but I'm sure he'll be back. Big Al.
Yeah, what's happening?
Hey.
Hey, I'm only 3 feet tall. I'd like to play his gay lover.
All right.
Finally, perfect.
Hey, by the way, Jonathan, this guy's the Brando of little people. All right, so, seriously, this is really going to go down?
Yeah, you've given me the dance. Now I got to, consider. I have to play a little showbiz game.
Now,
I have
come
to
on.
come back to you with a negotiation, or
Give the guy,
take it or leave it?
You take it or leave it. $3,000. You get the kid for as many days as you know, $3,000 a day, a hotel room, 2 first-class tickets.
The kid, he's 40.
I'm 29 already.
In Hollywood, you got to play young.
Everybody's a kid.
Oh, that's
Everyone's
right.
a kid.
I'm sorry, Eric.
Yeah. Eric, you're 22 now for this negotiation.
Never mention your age.
All right. Don't date yourself.
You're an actor now.
March 11th, 1975.
How many times have I
Erica.
instructed you not to give out your birthday?
Dude.
He can play that. He can play that. That's not who he is.
He can play young, though, I guarantee you.
He was 26, but he can play 24.
My last film, I played a bowel movement.
What do you say? You got a deal?
Yeah.
And a couple of lines, too. Don't make him go out there and no editing him out.
I'm telling you, how would it make any sense for me to cut him out at $3,000? He's our most expensive guest actor in the history of the show.
You're damn right he is.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. All right. Done deal, Jonathan?
How are we doing it? So he's just going to call my office, and we're going to get him on a plane and fly him down.
That's right. And I want to. And by the way, he has very specific shooting dates because he has to go to WWE, as you know.
That's right.
What is WWE?
What is it? It's World Wrestling Federation.
Oh, okay.
Except they're so retarded over there, they put an E instead of F.
I thought it was W-E-E-E or W.
No. Well, Eric, you proud of this or what?
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
going to be seeing you on American Dreams, pal.
How's Dick Clark doing?
Oh, Dick Clark's doing fine. That's nice
Oh,
to hear.
please. Who cares? He's old. He's yesterday's news.
Yeah.
He can't help us.
Oh, gee, that's real nice of you.
Oh.
What did you say, Stern?
Hey, I didn't get you this job by not being a tough guy. I'm in here
Crack
negotiating.
team.
It's an ugly world, Eric.
You're very mean to Dick Clark.
Nice of you, Stern.
Hey, screw you, Eric. I wrote a note to Dick Clark, okay?
Oh, okay.
In case he recovers, he might be able to do something for me.
And then after you get back, Eric, you're going to have to report back and tell me we followed through on everything we promised.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
I'm expecting some kind of, nice, rosy picture of what happened to you in Los Angeles.
All right. Hey, Jonathan Prince, executive producer of American Dreams. You've just heard him hire Eric the Midget after I...
Well, let me ask Eric something. So now are you back on the show?
I'll see.
Oh.
Kid's a dick.
I know.
Hey, Eric.
Well,
And by the way, I want him in the credits. He's listed as Eric the Midget.
Stern, it's not totally my decision.
What
You got to go ask Mommy?
Well, no, it's just the whole family is getting on me, not just my parents.
Yeah, his family doesn't want him on here. But...
Oh, so he's fighting the whole family to be
They
on the
don't want you on American Dreams, or they don't want you on Stern?
Oh, Stern.
Yeah, let me see your parents get you on American Dreams.
The family gets you on American.
Yeah, I don't see them doing squat for you. By the way, Midget is spelled with 2 T's in this case. Eric the Midget on the credits.
No,
And we need to be above the title. Starring Eric the Midget.
Above the title.
It's the only thing he's ever been above.
Kid, when I'm done with you, there's going to be no stopping you.
Mr. Prince, it's Eric S. Lynch.
No. You are not Eric Lynch. Nobody knows who that is.
Who's going to look for Eric Lynch?
Yeah, no one. Eric the Midget is a brand I've already built. Eric the Midget in American Dreams.
At $3,000 a day, he's probably the executive producer.
You're not kidding. All right, Jonathan, get to work and write the part. I'll review the script when it's ready.
We will fax you the pages.
Thank you. And Eric, I will coach you on how to act.
Okay.
You're in good hands.
We'll shoot this in like 2 weeks. You'll be on the air probably in March,
Excellent.
Wow.
Eric, we're moving very fast.
We're moving very fast.
All right, I got you a gig, man. Now you can say thank you, Howard.
Thank you, Howard.
All right.
Thank you, Stern.
Thank you, Stern.
It's nice of you, Stern.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. That was very nice.
No, I'm very, very pleased that we only do we get a big actor, but I've been a part of somehow a rapprochement between the two of you.
And pleasure negotiating with you. I found you.
Oh, yeah, it's always a thrill. It's $3,000 a day.
Hey, that's what this kid demands. You're going to get a lot of viewers from this.
Who do you
the
think
kid.
you're
It's with a
dealing
double
with?
D.
I know I'm tuning in.
This is a star.
Normally I'd never watch your show, but that episode I'm watching.
I got that.
That's right.
Howard, when are the Grammys? I can't remember.
We're not up to that yet, Eric. First I'm putting you in the television world.
Are you getting him tickets for the Grammys?
No.
I'm
going to make. He's planning on being a presenter.
No, I wanted to do the red carpet for either your show or someone else's.
Look at him now.
Wow.
Well, hey, I don't know if you have time. I'm in the middle of negotiating for you to be in Daredevil 2. let me check your schedule.
Is full.
You don't want to overextend yourself, Eric.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I got big plans for you. I think I can build you into tomorrow's star.
You're tomorrow's Hervé Village.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at a mini-series with you. Pardon the pun.
If Eric, if he ever becomes someone who's on Surreal Life and becomes a big star, we will demand that he comes back to our show at the same $3,000 a day.
All right, you got it.
I'm asking for some kind of baseline level salary.
I'm thinking this kid could be in X-Men 3. Like he could play the human cannonball.
No ornaments,
mayor of
no sporting
Smallville.
equipment, no cannonball.
All right, man, I got to go.
All right.
I've wasted enough time with this.
So we're doing this.
Yep, it's on. Eric,
Right.
Eric, we're going to have him contact you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
All right?
Okay.
I'm sure 3 times.
I'm your pal, man. Look at me, man. You said you wanted to be on American Dreams. I made it come true.
Thank you.
You're damn right, thank you.
How many times did you tell your family? They didn't do anything.
Every day you sit there, I want to be on American Dreams. And we go, shut up.
Whatever.
I took you seriously. And don't blow it. When you're on set, I don't need you choking.
I won't.
You handle your lines like a professional. I just got you the highest day rate this guy ever paid.
3 G's a day, Eric. Think of that.
And you're above the title. There's actors who would cut off their left arm for that. Now make me proud.
All right, I'll fax you the pages, Howard.
And don't forget to hit your mark.
Right.
All right.
Mr. Prince, did you get the fax that I sent you?
Yeah?
Okay, cool.
You sent me a fax? I didn't get a fax.
What did your fax say?
Ask your assistant.
You told me you couldn't reach the fax machine.
Yeah, how'd you fax?
How did you fax? All right.
You sent me I didn't get a fax from you.
All right. You know what it is? I'm going to set this up. I'll make sure you guys have a phone meeting, and we'll get everything coordinated. Gary, get everybody's phone numbers, and let's start coordinating this. A career is about to be born. Thank
Star
you.
is born.
Thank you. Jonathan Prince, thank you.
Thanks, Howard.
Eric, thank you.
Eric, you can thank me.
I will.
Will? What about right now?
There's no time like the present.
I said thank you several times already.
You're hardly grateful.
Wow.
$3,000, first-class tickets.
Oh, Southwest is the anywhere airline.
What?
Their airline, the airline of Southwest Airlines is you could sit anywhere you want.
Stop saying that stuff for free. That could be a commercial.
What are you, a travel
Where I
agent?
can get you $6,000.
There's no assigned seating.
You like that?
Yeah.
We're gonna make it so you sit on the pilot's lap. All right, I gotta go, Eric. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Kid didn't seem too grateful.
No, never does.
Not at all.
No matter what we do, he never gets excited.
Got him apart on a television show.
I still think he'd make an excellent alien.
Artie thinks he'd make an excellent bass.
Right. He's versatile.
All right, watch American Dream Sunday nights at 8 o'clock on NBC, and we'll look forward to Eric the Midget appearing in that.
As what remains to be seen.
Colleen, what's up?
Hey, what's up, dude? It's Colin.
Oh, Colin. Sorry.
Hey, now, dude.
Hey, now.
I have the perfect plot line for Eric. All right, he's this really happy, fun-loving guy before he goes into Nam. He gets hit with radiation, and it sucks all the personality and charisma out of him. It would be the strongest anti-war message ever, dude.
It would stop all wars, as we know them.
Absolutely, and he's like this grouchy robot. It would totally be great.
Grouchy robot. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Now we take you behind the scenes on the movie set with Eric the Midget.
Hey, where's Eric the Midget? Where's that little bastard? We gotta film this scene. God damn it, will somebody find Eric? Why is my ass killing me?
Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes footage with Eric the Midget.
Nice.